Hello friends, my name is Dr. Urvish Patel and I'm research scholar at Department of Public Health and Neurology, Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai, New York. And the project of the discussion today is the relationship between e-cigarette smoking and stroke, the national study. Tobacco use is a known risk factor for stroke and other cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases. However, the relationship between e-cigarette smoking and stroke largely unknown. Although the e-cigarette contains toxic substances like formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, acrolein, PM 2.5, benzene, toluene, and many more BTEX component. Still, over 250 flavors, over 500 plus brand exist in the market, looking for the strong policy from government so that the promotion and marketing of e-cigarette can be done. But now here the concern is how safe the e-cigarette is, whether it is useful or whether it is appropriate to market, let the brand market in terms of tobacco or not. So the aim of our study was to assess the effect of e-cigarette among the people who is having history of the stroke. It is the cross-sectional survey from NANES, national data from 2015 to 2018 among US population. And we try to evaluate two things. Number one, what is the prevalence of the stroke and prevalence odds of the stroke among that population who is smoking e-cigarette compared to traditional cigarette and not combustible cigarette and not having smoking at all. And number two, that if someone who is smoking the e-cigarette and having the history of stroke, then how early the onset of stroke could be. What we find out that in the respondent approximately 266,000, 9.2% were the e-cigarette smoker, and overall prevalence of the stroke was 5.41 in compared to the people who is having history of traditional smoking. The prevalence was higher among female who is having e-cigarette smoking. Number two, Hispanic population are having higher prevalence of stroke, and the median age was younger, approximately 11-year younger for the early onset of the stroke. The most important finding of our study was the odds of having history of stroke were higher among e-cigarette compared to traditional cigarette by 15%. So although the stroke was more prevalent, not only more prevalent in e-cigarette smoker, but also the stroke occur at the early age. So more prospective studies require in order to evaluate the long-term safety and long-term effect of e-cigarette to mitigate the risk of stroke among especially for female and Hispanic population. Thank you.